Hey, welcome to Animal Jam Theories. Theories, not facts. As always, it's Archery AJ here with the Rainbow Sword AJ, and today we will be theorying about Maya, or Mira, however you like to say it, or the Golden Bird Lady. Anyways, say hi.
Hello. So today we're going to be talking about Maya, which I think you've already said. Oh well. Anyways, we really don't know much about Maya. It's a pretty weird topic, and
This one, the intro is true. Theories, not facts. Sometimes we'll have facts, like in the Phantom one. But this one, we have no facts. We are going theorized.
Yay! So basically,
Get your theory on.
It's just a weird thing. Like, Maya, you really don't see much of her. The adventures say almost nothing. You get very little of Maya. Not even the intro to the game says much about it. However, you do see a Maya statue, basically implying that Maya is pretty much the god of Animal Jam. People pray.
I'm gonna refer to something like My Little Pony and stuff. Okay, Celestia and Luna, gods of My Little Pony universe. I'm not gonna mention anything in the real world due to different races and stuff.
Yeah, people will worship them.
And just something you say, like the alpha. Here's what I like to say: Twilight, Cadence are alphas. They are not the god, but they are their hoper.
But yet, people, for instance, either the citizens of Equestria or Jammers, they
or Pokemon even with Arceus,
these alphas or Kip, Luna, or these alicorns for help. They want people. They're symbols of hope, which is exactly what the alphas are.
Also, there's Pokemon too.
That there's something above the alphas, Maya, which we see very little of. We see her around.
Here's what I would think. Like most of the time with gods of worlds, she's sort of dead.
Well,
not dead, just not to be able to be seen.
Here's what I think. What if Maya is either this unseen force that drives all of,
or she's in disguise as an alpha, or as even a normal jammer,
or even deeper, Maya is just a thought, a symbol of hope that people look up to, that they build ice sculptures of, that people just think of.
Now let me bring up something really weird. This has saying something weird. During the Night of the Phantoms, it's like Nightmare Night in My Little Pony. Why do we have it? And here's what I want to know. During Halloween, this statue is a phantom.
Yes, it is replaced by a phantom.
Or wait, here's the real question. Is it really replaced?
What if Maya is the phantoms? Because we've already mentioned before that phantoms are actually like the ancient citizens of Jamaa.
That we kicked out. What if
the real Phantom King, not these ones that we see in the Avengers and defeat, but the real
Phantom
is Maya, who changed form so that we wouldn't attack her.
Now here's the real question. What if Maya wasn't real? What if she, like you said, Rainbow Sword, was a symbol of hope and peace over Jamaa? No, don't you stupid Snowy Claw fans bring up Snowy Claw's the queen of Jamaa, though. Yeah, it's annoying. But
we're gonna edit that out.
Anyways,
so if she's just a thought, what if Maya, or the thought of Maya, was made by the phantoms as a symbol of peace, but we accepted Maya as a god, but
because she wasn't a phantom.
But we forgot about the phantoms themselves.
What if the phantoms were the real alphas?
forcing them to hiding, and then when they try to take back small areas of their land, we attack them and kill them, basically.
Wait a minute, I just thought of something. What if it's true? Maya, or however you say it, is a phantom, but here's the real question. If she's a phantom, did she promise that she wouldn't hurt the phantoms? Or like most of the books say, she did hurt them, but what if she betrayed them?
What if she saw that the phantoms were doomed, and that the alphas and the jammers were going to take over the land, and there was nothing she could do? So she abandons the phantoms, changes her form, and becomes a symbol of hope for the jammers. Like,
yeah.
Look, go to Temple of Zeus for a second. First of all, Zeus, I have no idea why it's called Zeus, but I'm pretty sure.
But we should say most...
Different day. But,
yeah, different day.
Yep, but look at this. This was the symbol of Maya, right? Or at least the symbol of Maya after she changed her form. It was struck down by the phantoms. We saw that during the intro. What if the phantoms saw that she had betrayed them and basically destroyed everything that in the phantom culture that praised Maya, including
Wait a minute.
stuff like this?
Wait a minute.
On, the jammers accepted it and they live on.
Dude, holy crap. I just noticed something.
What?
Oh my god, that what I'm about to say, caution, is freaking deep.
Alright, let's hear it.
What if those in Epic Wonders, Zoe's is a Zoe's mask. So what if it was one of the alphas wearing a mask, which gave them the powers to control the night, which has been a theory by a lot of jammers that Zoe is a watcher of the night. But what if the mask was given to since the mask is just a mask and not a living thing, what if the person who was wearing the mask was the phantom? And phantoms of the night of the phantoms, and day of Maya.
Exactly, because Maya had betrayed the phantoms, so that means that the phantoms, they still want peace. They never wanted to fight, which means that they still want to keep
Was
peace.
That deep enough
but
for
they
you?
Can't show their faces, or the jammers and the alphas will kill them. That's where the mask comes in. The phantoms, they wear the mask, and that way, and then
what if though?
Whenever there's a sighting, all they see is a mask.
What if? Here's what I want to know. So I thought of this, and I always hated those fan-made stories about the alphas and stuff. But what about this? Maya and Phantoms were actually friends, and when Maya learned her powers of the day, she gave them the powers of the night. Hence, neither the Phantoms. But what if, when she betrayed them, they betrayed her, turning like Nightmare Moon, everlasting night, and that's why they had to be defeated.
This is starting to get more similar to the story of Luna and Celestia. So if Maya, think about it. So Luna and Celestia.
Wait a minute.
Powers of the day, powers of the night.
The new episode, the new season. There was a battle of them, and she said, "I am no longer Luna. I am Nightmare Moon." What if it was?
Or there's also another sentence. There's no room for both of us in this world. When Nightmare Moon at that
when
point,
she evolved and evolved.
What if the phantoms are representation of that? The phantoms realize how much power they have with the night. So the phantoms, they reach out and try to strike against. Again, and now this is going against other theories we have, but again, there could be several. But what if they are trying to strike out and take over the land of Jamal because they do their?
Oh my god, dude! I just noticed. Today on every year should be Day of Theory.
Anyways, but like, and then Maya, who had the powers of the light, teamed up. What if she had given those animals the powers that they have, which are the powers of the alphas today? What if Maya gave them their
Wait a
powers?
minute.
What if, like, just like the elements of harmony, to help destroy Nightmare Moon or the Phantoms?
Dude, I just noticed. Luna turned into Nightmare Moon. Hints. Okay, this is gonna be kind of deep now. So there was once an alpha, or once a friend of Maya. She gave him the power of the night. He wore the mask to give him the power. Yet when Maya betrayed him, he betrayed them. And when he betrayed her, and when he betrayed her enough, he turned into the Phantom King. And this all happened long ago, and he defeated Maya, but before he could defeat the rest of Jamal, he was defeated by the Alphas.
This is like
Hence, Night of the Phantom, he is the king of the night, yet, like Nightmare Moon, he is a past.
Exactly.
And Night of the Phantoms could be sad, maybe, Night of the Phantoms has more depth than we think.
What if it's not just the get out in costumes and party all night with the other? What if it
was like, so there was this movie, All Crime Was Legal for 24 hours. What if it was like this? That was the day he was defeated. Hence, on that day, phantoms are allowed in.
Exactly, because you see
phantoms bring
all over Jamal.
Wait a minute. Phantom statue replaces Maya statue. Maya statue is a symbol of hope. Phantom is a symbol of disharmony, which means that on that night, phantoms are the symbol of hope and peace across the land. For once over that time of who knows how long and how many years, they finally get the peace they deserve. But when the night is over, they are defeated and banished again. Once more, till the next year.
But who organized that? It makes me wonder who organized that. If someone, it must be Maya.
Wait a minute.
Because if she has the power of the light, then she
Wait a minute.
Guilty.
Dude, that's why the Zoes is in here. What if when the Phantom King was defeated, they didn't want anyone to have it, so they threw it down there, pretended like it was a real thing. It was an ancient artifact. Pretended like it was real. And who knows?
Also,
maybe one day we'll find out it wasn't a phantom and the theory is wrong. And maybe, just maybe, it was an alpha.
Really? Another thing that's pretty interesting about the statue, if you've ever tried this with a friend, you actually have to have a bunch of friends.
Well, 3 at the most.
Sleep by the statue. A bunch of phantoms come out. What if the phantoms are feeding off of your power while you're sleeping to actually enter Jamal while it's not Nightmare Night? Or I'm gonna call it Nightmare Night because it's so freaking simple.
But we have 1 minute. We have 1 minute.
That's okay. And also, if you go to Sapria Forest, there's that
fire pit.
That fire
and
pit.
when you go up, Maya comes up.
Or whatever near that, or hop. Then what if Maya feeds off of your power
to defeat the phantoms once more? But here's what I just thought of. I know alphas are for a different theory, but you see these wild animals and how we have pets?
Yep.
And we're animals? It's like My Little Pony, how ponies are the top how ponies have power and the other animals are completely weak and useless to them. We are the ponies, they are the useless ones. But the phantoms are trying to free them from our curse.
For crying out loud, and Spike is a servant.
And
he's a servant to Twilight.
And there are sheep and cows, and they are pets on a farm. But you want to know something weird about this? Arctic wolves can have pet Arctic wolves, and we have to stop now. So that's really, guys. Like, comment, subscribe. Bye.